Yo, what up, Nyakos? It's your buddy Philko here reporting live from your mama's house. Doing my thing as I usually do. Feeling good, relaxed. I don't know, feeling good as usual, guys. You know how it is. About to live stream after this, play some Free Fighter. Ready to get a soda, baby. But what's going on? Well, this video is going to be about Russian girls and if some of them actually really care or want to have an American passport or American visa. And I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm making this video. But before I get to that, I want to say the image, these girls have nothing to do with this video. They have nothing to do with this video. These are two girls that I met actually through Andre. Like almost every single girl Andre's ever been next to, I introduced those girls to Andre. But for the first time, we went out one night and Andre got his own group of girls, and now we hang out with them. So congrats to Andre. He did a good job. The one on the left is turning 19 in about a few days or whatever. The other one's 20. They study at the same university, but not in the same class. But they're very cool, nice girls. This video is not about them. I'm just using this picture because I put this picture on my VK, and I might as well just use the same fucking picture anyway. But yes, I think they're both very cute, especially the one on the left. She's so damn adorable. Jesus, she's so fucking cute. But anyway, let's get to the video. So, just getting out the way, this video has nothing to do with those girls. I was at a certain speaking club not too long ago, and I like this speaking club. I really like these people. I don't even feel like working or doing speaking clubs, and they pay me pretty decent. But as long as they want to do it, I think I'll continue doing it maybe forever. Because one thing about this speaking club I do out here in Novosibirsk compared to the other ones, that these guys actually fucking talk. I had a speaking club that I was doing for a long time. I think the last one I'm ever going to do for them, at least while it's still cold, was like a week or two ago. It's like the last half hour of the class, there's like 16 of them. I'm like, yo, if you guys have any questions, let's go. Nobody had anything to say. What the fuck am I here for if nobody wants to talk? I don't want to sit here and talk all day. I could do that at home and make money. I don't have to come out here and talk to you. Fuck that. So I'm not doing it, but I want a speaking club in which people actually talk. Because basically, Russians have been paying me for years just to meet with people and talk to them. They call it speaking clubs, right? So the one speaking club I actually do like, they talk so much, even at the end of the speaking club, we're still talking. And I don't know how the conversation came about, but I guess we're talking about me with girls in Russia, and I was talking about how, I guess some people get mad when they see me with girls, some crap like that. And now there's two owners of this company. It's a couple. They're like, they've been together for years. They both been to America, and I think the guy said it first. He comes out and he just like, you know why that is? Why all these girls like you, whatever, some shit. And I'm like, no, why? He's like, well, it's because you're American. He said every other Russian girl who looks at you, not even the ones who talk to me. He said every other that looks at you is thinking, oh, wow. I could get an American passport. He's American. I go to America with him. I can go to America. That's what he said. And I thought he was crazy. Straight up and down crazy. I'm like, what? Are you crazy? So then his girl comes over and she joins in. Yeah, at least every other girl who looks at you sees, this is my opportunity to go to America. Now, they were both dead set on that idea. Like, no matter what I said to them, they were dead set. I didn't believe it. But then again, like I told you guys, I'm good at certain things. I'm good at knowing when there's a problem near me. I know a problem when I see one. But what am I bad at? I tell you guys all the time, I never know when a girl likes me. And to make it worse, I never know what they like me for. You know what I mean? So some people have told me, it's just because you're black. And I'm like, no. And then they go, what, Phil? You expect them to tell you it's because you're black? And I'm like, no, I don't expect it, but I don't think it's because I'm black. Look, I could be wrong. It could be true that every single girl who's next to me was simply next to me because I was either black or American. Or the combination. That could be, but I don't know. I don't have evidence of this. I don't know. And honestly, I don't care. But I don't know. But let's just talk about that. 50% of Russian girls who look at me as a way to get into America. Now, let me go through the history of me where I ran into these little situations. You guys remember Crazy Face. Me and Crazy Face dated for about 8 months. We lived in 3 different countries together, and it happened overnight, She was blonde, 19 years old, great ass. We went to Cyprus together. Hope you guys remember her. She was amazing. Basically one of the most trustworthy women I've ever met in my life. I went through some crazy shit out here in Russia. She held thousands of dollars for me until I came back to Russia. Dollars. Till I came back to Russia and just gave it to me. This is a trustworthy ass chick. Like, she did everything for me. I miss her to this day, So, I remember one day we were living in Hungary at this time, Budapest. And I never look at her stuff. She never looks at mine. I never look at her phone. She never looks at mine. We never did that to each other. But one day she asked me to look at her computer with her. And she had a lot of tabs open. And one of the tabs I saw, it said U.S. government. And I'm like, that's interesting. And stroke of luck for me, as she was clicking on the tabs to see what they are, she clicked on that one and it showed something about American visa, blah, 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 something like that. And she closes it. And I didn't say anything at first. I'm like, It's like 5 minutes go by and I'm like, sweetie, you want an American visa? You never told me that. She's like, no, just curious looking into it. And I was like, oh, really? It's just weird. You've never mentioned that to me. And then she just kind of got mad. And she was like, what, you think I'm using you for an American visa? I'm like, no, I'm just curious. We could talk about it. I don't care. She's like, no, that's not why I'm with you. I don't care. I don't need an American visa. I was just curious because I want to visit one day. That's why I didn't tell you. I didn't want you to think. I'm like, whoa, Crazy Face. Relax, baby. Relax. I'm not attacking you. I remember that shit. And ever since that day, I was so terrified to mention an American visa to her. But I did want to bring her to America with me. And to add to it, when she left me, do you know who she left me for? An American basketball player. So it could be that, I really don't believe so. I'm telling you, I don't believe so. Crazy Face was probably the coolest chick I ever met in my life. I've never spent so much time with another girl like that ever before. She was the only girl I ever spent time with my whole life who I didn't notice she was there. Every other girl I hang out with is either I gotta entertain them or something, or gotta worry about if they're bored. Crazy Face would sit on her laptop for hours and days without going outside, just like me. You know what I mean? So that was my baby right there. The fact that I lost her, that's my fucking fault. But that was definitely my baby right there. So, in another interesting situation, last night, this is last fucking night. This is last goddamn night. And I was like, God damn it. So I guess like every girl I'm talking to now, I'm going to interview them. I'm going to interrogate them. Investigate whether they want an American visa or not, right? So this girl, I knew her for a while, right? And she is so good fucking looking. She's amazingly good looking. She's good looking. This chick is bad. I mean, she's not my type because, she has no ass, but like when it comes to that like whole model shit, tall and just pretty, this girl is fucking bad. I cannot believe she came over here looking that good last night. Because the last time I saw her, she was alright, but something happened. So she like tightened up and like she just looks much better. So she comes over and we're hanging out, you know what I mean? And we're hanging out now because she got like one of these random messages about me on Contactive. About how I'm inviting people to Russia, I treat women like objects, I make porn, all the stuff they're talking about me, whatever. She got that message, and then she messaged me like, oh, someone sent me this message. Then we started talking, now we're seeing each other. And that shit keeps happening. That's exactly how me and Crazy Face met. Back in the day when, because the first day I met her, we just started making videos, because I told her she's just like me. And I was like, so how we meet? She goes, I got this message about you. People were saying bad things. So I got curious. So I decided to come see you. And we dated for 8 months. Those guys are pretty cool. So she comes over. And, we're drinking wine. We're playing beer pong and all this shit. So I decide to ask. I start off easy. I don't come, hey, you want an American visa? I just go, so if you could choose to live in any country in the world besides Russia. No, first I said, do you want to live in Russia like for the rest of your life? She goes, no. I'm like, all right, so where do you want to live? She goes, without hesitation, America. I was like, fuck. I'm just like, shit. I was like, God damn it. Like in my mind, I was like, son of a bitch. You know what I mean? But to be honest, I've never noticed that. I don't think that's true at all. I really don't. I think the vast majority, or I think if any other girl, anything, every other girl in Russia who's single typically don't want to live in Russia. Because most of the girls I meet and talk about what are their plans for the future, most of them don't want to live in Russia. That's just how it goes. Like, I'm not trying to offend or insult, because even if Russian people who live here notice this, it has to mean something, because these people are Russian and they know Russia better than me. And to make it even better, I see these guys all the time. We can even make an audio video of them talking about it. They both have pretty good English, so you can hear them talk about it. So you don't think it's just me making this shit up. But I'm not going to make a video of them talking about it because, I don't want them to get any bad press. You know what I mean? But if they want, I'll make a video about it. I'm not making this shit up. These Russian people, they're very smart. They speak English. I mean, they're not smart because they speak English, but I'm saying they speak English so we can make the video and you guys will understand it. But they're very smart. They honestly believe 50% of girls who look at me see me as a ticket to get out of Russia into America. That's 50%. They didn't even say single, nothing. They just said girls. But I'll do them a favor. Let's say single girls who look at me. And I still do not think that's true. Because, there's some people in Russia who will say the same thing about me, but instead of the American thing, they'll say it's because you're black. Then it's because you're American. Then it's because you're popular. I don't fucking know. All I know is I don't give a damn why girls like me. I know I enjoy my time here, just like I enjoy my time in New York. Only difference between me enjoying my time in Russia with girls in New York than with me enjoying my time in America with girls in... Wait, what the fuck did I just say? Hold up, I'm fucking up. Only difference between me enjoying myself with girls in Russia compared to when I enjoy myself with girls in New York is that I don't have to approach anybody. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. In New York, I had to approach girls like, damn, I had to talk to like 100 girls to get 10 girls to see me again. You know what I mean? But in Russia, I don't approach anybody. Any girl you see me with, I did not approach her. Any single one, they approached me. Or they wrote me. Or they came to my speaking club. All of them. I don't approach anybody here. People need to understand that. That's really important for people to know. And I don't know. Let's just say, for sake of argument, what if they're right? What if girls are actually with me because they want to go to America? I honestly don't give a shit. I just care about how they treat me. If they hang out with me and they're nice to me, they let me have my free time, they're not jealous, hey, we can spend the rest of our lives together. I don't give a fuck. If you want to come to America, I don't mind bringing a girl back with me to America. I actually want to do that. I actually want to bring a girl back to America with me. I don't know who, but I actually want to do that. I'll bring 2 or 3. I don't give a fuck. I'll help them get their visas and I'll pay for the tickets. I got money. I honestly don't give a shit. I'll bring like 2 or 3 of them. I could pay some of my friends back in New York to even send them invitations and shit. And I'll just bring them. I don't care. They're using you. Like, the thing I was talking about is interesting because I was just talking about this. That in a different speaking club, I was talking about, does it matter if a girl likes a guy because it's money? If she's honest about it. She's like, baby, I love you because you're rich. Do you think there's something wrong with that girl? Do you think that girl is somehow less than a girl who would love a guy because of his soul? Most people said no, and I said the same thing, no. If she's honest about why he likes his ass and he's willing to accept that, why does it matter? So I'm just saying this right now. If there's any girls watching this, because some reason every girl I date watch my videos on this channel. It's very strange. If you like me because I'm black, if you like me because I'm American, if you like me because I'm popular, if you like me because I have some money, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Just don't lie to me. Don't do no sneaky shit, and I don't care. I don't care. You know what I mean? I really don't give a shit. It won't impress me. You know what's funny? A while ago, I know you guys remember Olya. The girl with like the perfect, cans. If you haven't noticed, I deleted all her videos off of YouTube. A few weeks ago, she calls me like, Phil, I have really bad news. And like, I have like a heart attack. I'm thinking she's pregnant or something. Like, my mind is just going crazy. And I'm like, what happened? It's like, I need you to delete my videos because I have a boyfriend now. I'm like, oh, all right, I'll delete them. No problem. I love Olya and I'll always love her. She's one of the most amazing girls I've ever met and most amazing businesswomen I've ever met. One of the most. If she were to confess, now that I have a boyfriend, I can tell you the truth. The only reason why I liked you so much is because I really wanted to go with you to America, probably marry you there and stay there in America. I wouldn't give a shit because she treated me well. So whether she likes me because of my soul or she likes me because of my American citizenship, those things aren't going anywhere. It's not like my American citizenship is going to disappear. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I don't care about it. I don't give half a shit. You know what I mean? And that's basically it, guys. I'm out, Nicholas. Let me know what you think. Later.